Guys, the chicken is here. We're back today with another home gym video. In today's video, guys, what I wanted to talk about was weight plates. So this was kind of brought on by my last video that I made. I think I put it out yesterday. But it was a budget home gym build in Canada. If you haven't seen that out, check the card over here. So why I want to talk about weight plates was because this is really the most expensive piece in your gym. It's what you're going to spend the most money on. Regardless if you want to or not, especially right now, if we're looking at secondhand and things like that, it's still very, very expensive. It's hard to find anything that's going to be priced out better than like $1.75, $1.50 per pound. So yeah, I wanted to talk about some options because I started thinking about it after I made that video, and I was like, what most people say is, you're going to spend all your money in the bar and the power rack. And yeah, you should buy, a quality rack and a quality barbell. That's going to be very important to your workouts. But where you end up spending most of the money, if you lift more than, 300 to 400 pounds on any given lift, it's going to be the plates. So the way things used to be before the coronavirus and stuff, you could get used weight plates on Kijiji for very cheap. I remember I actually had like a home gym, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, and basically I had like a 1-inch barbell. I had the cheap 1-inch plates. I had like one of those York benches with the uprights that are like this far apart, that are just incredibly awkward and horrible to use. I had that, and I think I had like a curl bar. But the point is, I got about 350 pounds worth of plates for like $100. Now, keep in mind, those are the 1-inch plates. Those ones are a lot cheaper. And you should never buy those unless it's going to be for a short period of time. Because to use 1-inch plates and 1-inch bars, it's something you can use to get by, but it's not really like real equipment. Like, you're not going to be able to do you're using a 1-inch barbell, so it's very strange, and it's easy to fall off your back. It's hard to grip on deadlifts. It's okay for benching, I guess, but it's not going to fit in your J cups. You just stay away from that stuff. That's like it's the cheapest stuff. It's the most dangerous. It's lowest quality. So just in general, stay away from that stuff. But even that stuff now is going for high prices. So you're really kind of limited for options in terms of budget weight plates. You can't really get them. Now, what you can do is if you can find a gym that's closed down, sometimes they'll either rent out or sell you weight plates. That's a good way to go. If you can search gym closures on Kijiji or Marketplace or whatever you guys use in the States, that's also a good way to go too. Sometimes you'll get a lucky go at things. But for the most part, the most budget plates you can get, and outside of the stuff that I mentioned last night for more specific to Canada, the Rogue standard plates are actually priced pretty well. They're deep dish plates actually, which are sick. I forget exactly what they're priced, but I think they're under $2 a pound. So just depending on shipping and stuff, that's really going to determine if it's worth buying plates from a certain area or not. So for example, I got 675 pounds worth of plates altogether, I think, and the shipping alone on that was like $600 or $700. So the shipping, the markup from the States, all in, I paid like $2,500-ish for weight plates. So these are like nicer quality ones and stuff. So let's take a walk over here and I'll just show you real quick. These are the ones that I got. I've made a video on them before, the Rogue machined Olympic ones. They are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but you definitely don't need to spend, I could have spent a third of the money I spent on these beautiful, delicious looking things. I could have spent, I could have saved a lot of money going with something else. So that comes down to your preference and your budget and stuff. But yeah, I mean, in terms of budget, you're going to be spending kind of, you're going to be hard pressed to find something better that's, like $2-ish a pound or less than that. So, yeah, we're kind of screwed on weight plates at the moment, but I felt like it was something worth talking about in a video because a lot of people probably get excited about home gyms, but then, right now you can't get weight plates. Like I said earlier, you used to be able to get, you could get 500 pounds of plates on Marketplace or Kijiji or whatever it was. You could get that for like a few $100s sometimes if someone's just cleaning out their basement and they want to get rid of them. You know, that used to be a common thing, but now it's very hard, and I don't see, you know, with the steel prices and the, you know, the coronavirus still going on, eventually, you know, I don't know, eventually in a few years it's going to go back to normal. I mean, it kind of has to, but hopefully anyways. But I mean, yeah, for right now we're kind of screwed in terms of weight plates, so it's just something to consider if you are going to go the home gym route, to make sure that that you have that in mind, because I mean, you don't want to buy the racket stuff. And I feel like this is worth talking about, because a lot of people they make these videos and they never really talk about the cost of weight plates, probably because it's so expensive. It's going to turn people off a lot on going the home gym route. But I think, you know, there are some budget options, and you know, there's nothing wrong with getting a few plates at a time too. You know, getting a couple 45s, you know, $100-200 shipped, and then, you know, it really depends on how much weight you lift. I mean, if you're deadlifting 800 pounds, yeah, it's going to cost you a lot of money. But if you're just kind of your average gym goer like chicken, and you can get away with, you know, you can use 315 for a lot of exercise, and that can just kind of keep you going for a while. You kind of add to it over time. It's kind of like the same thing. It's a little bit too close. It's kind of the same thing that people do with dumbbells. You know, they'll buy like a set at a time. Just like what construction workers do with tools, I guess. It's like you get your paycheck, you buy a tool, you get your next paycheck, you buy a tool. You do the same thing with dumbbells. And then, you know, eventually, you know, that's kind of what a lot of people do that aren't able to buy everything in one go. Typically, you'll save on shipping if you get everything in one go, but yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, weight plates. And yeah, if you guys have any ideas, concerns, issues, or better places where you can get plates right now, definitely let me know down below in the comments. Interested to read your thoughts and feedback. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If this is the type of content you enjoy, make sure to leave a like on the video, share it with a friend, send it to your grandmother. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next time, guys. Check out